with it. What do you think of his partner? Do you feel like they are a good match or no? His partner, Kanya, bully.
Yeah, she is a bully.
Absolutely.
We saw that. She's an abuser. She's disrespectful.
Exactly.
And she looked down on people. Those are the things that I picked up.
Ni hao, welcome back to Unashamed of My Journey podcast. We're back. We're back. We're back like we never left. We're back. We're back. We're back like we never left. That means that we're missing groove. When last did people see us?
I don't remember. It was January, I think. The last time we went out to party was in Jan, and it was my birthday.
No, that's not a good thing. No, it's okay. It's key. But like, no, man.
Yeah.
People must not forget us. Jani. How to Ken. Guys, we miss you so much. Yes, thank you to those that have continued to watch us. We know we haven't been consistent, and we are so
sorry.
I'm
guys.
so sorry that I forgot last night. So guys, honestly, love you so much. Thank you so much to everyone that has still continued to subscribe.
Yes.
So tell them a little bit for those that are new. What is our channel about, Jerry?
Oh God, our channel.
We've done this in a while, so go for it.
Basically, our channel is about us sharing our stories, everything that we've been experienced, and things that we are still experiencing. We're just sharing our journey. We've been through a lot, and we are just sharing with you guys our experiences. That's it. Basically, it's about us sharing our experiences, our journeys. So yeah,
and we're still navigating. It's forever ongoing.
Yeah.
Because I know we share like old stories right now, but we're gonna get to a point where we discuss them now because unpaid life is always challenging, and we're gonna continue to fight through this life together as friends.
Yeah, guys. Guys. I won't go back to Sinyamalel. It's because of that.
Hey, there's a lot that goes on.
There's a lot that was happening, guys. There was like every time when we try to shoot, something comes up. So we couldn't shoot, but we are here. We fought. We are here. I'm proud of us.
I am, because today I almost thought I had to fight through it.
Yeah,
but we're here now. So what are we discussing today? What have you been watching?
Chomi. Hey, I put me nangas. I don't know where to start. It's something that everyone is watching right now. It's currently like trending. But it's just like it was just too much. And yo Chomi, I let me drink first.
Pause. Guys, the ultimatum. I watched before the American one. It was quite nice. I didn't know there were like a lot of others, because they always do different countries.
Okay.
So it was when they said South Africa, I was like, woo, we're here.
Yeah.
We've arrived.
Yeah.
Thank you, Netflix. I think I'm loving seeing all this new content about South Africa from Netflix. Netflix is really investing in our people, and we're giving their people. That is world-class TV. Everyone is watching it across the world. It's been trending. Sorry, it's a bit late. It's been 2 weeks. But the reunion just dropped Friday.
Yeah, so we wanted to
discuss it as a whole. Yeah. Okay, guys. So Katego very smooth with it. What do you think of his partner? Do you feel like they are a good match or no? His partner, Kanya, the one that is not liked. And speak a bit about his partner. The partner that he came into the show with, and then the partner that he was matched with. What do you think? And then we move to the next couple.
I feel like they're like, for them just to be together, it means probably they're both toxic.
Very.
And there's no way you can be with that person and tolerate all that bullying.
Right?
Guys, there's no way. It means now somehow you have toxicity tendencies. We may not see it because like he's smooth, but I feel like he also have these toxic traits, all those things. And you know why I'm saying this? Look at what he did to Sizagele. He knew very well that Ukanya is a bully, but she took Sizagele, wamisa Ukanya, extend, you know? For me, what he did to, I feel like he also owed Usizagele an apology for doing that to Caesar. Do you understand? And after that, babes, he left her there.
He did. He should have never left, like, because when the minute they walked in, he saw his girl start shouting. He knew that this situation is about to go left. And also knowing your person, he knows she's a jealous person.
Yep.
And he continues to do things in front of her, knowing that it's going to piss her off. Bro. I think he gets a rise out of it. Because now I think about it. Do you remember there was a scene where the Ukanya and Isaac were at the balcony and they saw Usiza and Unkatego outside and Caesar was on his back.
Yeah.
And then the worst part is, of all the places they could have been doing that, they were in front of Kanya's place. And they stood there for a long time. Did he not do that on purpose? Because he had her on her back. He could have went the other way. He chose to do this in front of Ukanya. So he was slick about making her jealous.
Yes.
And because she kept saying, like, why is he constantly throwing women in front of her, knowing the type of person she is? He knew what he was doing the whole show. But he was slick. So and very calm. So it didn't look like he was doing anything to provoke her. Yes.
Oh, shame.
Because she's the bully.
Yeah, she is a bully.
Absolutely.
We saw that. She's an abuser. She's disrespectful.
Exactly.
And she looked down on people. That those are the things that I picked up on her about her. Yeah, she really looked down on other people and doesn't see other people unless she sees value in you. For example, the moment she realized that, okay, you're like this, she doesn't see value like in you anymore
at all.
So Mina, what I liked about Kanya was for me, I like what she did to Isaac.
Why?
Because Isaac is a horrible person. He's not a good man. And because of how Isaac was treating Ruth every time, Nje. So I liked what Kanya did. Uguti Ena, okay, you the first week, remember roses, taking it out,
okay,
and then now she was not. Isaac was the person who was washing the dishes, cleaning. Toward the end of the marriage, he was the one who was going and complaining about food. This girl is always telling me, buy this, buy that, She doesn't clean, she doesn't cook, she doesn't do anything. I'm like, press Kanya. Kanya for doing that. I loved it. I loved it.
You think he was taking, like, he didn't realize the woman that he had because maybe she did all those things for him.
Yeah.
And he didn't appreciate her.
Yeah.
But
because
Kanya made him see that, okay, I had a good woman.
Yes. And remember, unola lapho uhepin, you know, like umnandi endlini. Ruth is cooking, Ruth is doing everything. And when Alana abakphekela, I was like, press.
I hope.
Press.
You know what? I want to live in that era. I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't clean. But let me tell you how God. Not here, it's coming. How am I getting this thing? But hey guys, we are in the new
Isaac, you know why? Isaac. Remember, Isaac.
We're moving to Isaac now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isaac had a good conversation with Ulebo. He opened up Ulebo and Lebo also. Like, they talk about marriage. They talk about what kind of people they want.
Okay.
But now when there was a choosing time, he went for Ukanya.
Why do you think he went for her?
Oh, because looks? I think it's for looks. Not because what great conversation they actually had that made him this person could be a good person.
She looked bored when she was talking to everyone. What do you do for a living? I'm an entrepreneur.
Like, only one good conversation they had.
Did she connect with anyone?
If you compare the conversations he had with Ukanya and the conversation he had with Ulebo, you could see, man, which woman to take, Lana. Right. But he was like, no. I want this.
Yeah.
I want this.
Right.
And then Kanya wamkhombisa. So I was happy. Kanya saved us lapana, even though we don't like her, but lapha she did the right thing for us to teach Isaac a lesson. Appreciate what you have. Uzofa. Zolimala.
Yeah.
Zolimala uthanda izinto.
And just on the Kanya thing, I just wish that the disappointment was in the reunion where they didn't hold her accountable, calling other people hood rats, fat shaming them, all those things. Yes. Is not a good thing. And to think allegedly she's been bullying people her whole life, that's not nice. And the more stories are coming out, even now she's doing horrible things. And also Unkatego took out a statement to say they're no longer together. Yes. So this is interesting.
And he said like Ukanya was misunderstood. We show we saw what we saw. You cannot tell us otherwise. We saw what you saw. And the fact that he did those things while she was in a setting with only girls, not only when there was, like she did that constantly with girls, like saying horrible things about girls. Every time she wants to gossip about Usiza, saying ugly things about her. Uruti, like for Uruti, she said she's ugly. Usiza, she's fat. Like she kept calling people names. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She didn't respect anyone, and for me, I thought she was better than all the girls who were there. I don't know who gave her that to feel entitled.
The wig for me, babe, like ooh, and she be talking about people's
the wig.
Don't do that. But yeah, so. I think, people were saying like Unkatego would be good with Usizakele. I think they looked good together. What I liked is like what I saw, the contrast between the two couples, like how he was with Usiza, very calm, very happy. Yes. They had fun. And as soon as he had the trial marriage with his original partner, Ukanya, day one, she's already walking past him. Doesn't want to talk to him. Take your cheap wine.
She said it. She's the price.
Like, guys,
and that what I did not like,
the chaos from happiness to chaos in one night. I'd be like, oh, I can't do this because
I didn't like what Kanya said. She said, take your cheap one. So you were buying her this cheap one. So she insinuating that Unkateko was buying cheap one for Usiza because Siza is cheap. Like,
was she not drinking the one before?
She was drinking.
She just switched in the middle of drinking and like, yes. Take it
too. I know what. That girl. I'm like, why are you bringing Usiza here? Like, Livia pick a Siza get is trying to fix her things when busy. I kind of felt like maybe she was threatened about Siza's character,
Yeah,
as women,
she's a very
she was threatened by her, and for her she felt maybe Ukateko might really feel something real for Usiza, so that's why she was being like sometimes people they want to attack. Yes, they project. So she wanted to attack first. So because every time when Siza will say something nice about Kateko, she will say, oh, that life is fake. I know her fake life. I know her real life. He has been faking the whole week.
Like, he can't possibly be this happy. He can't be happy. Like, how dare? What do you mean? But yeah, I think the fact that people around her need to hold her accountable for her actions.
Yes.
Something big needs to happen in her life for her to realize that's not how you talk to people, that's not how you enter. The fact that the world had a consensus about her, like people don't like her from across the world, tells you what kind of a person you're. Not good. She's a bully. Work on yourself.
She's disrespectful. And she kept calling people what is this? Wretched. Who was wretched, babes? Who was showing us the most wretched behavior? Who was throwing things? Who was calling people names?
I guess the fact that her birthday is a day after mine. Am I also this crazy? Maybe I don't know.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe you need a man who's gonna push you to your limits.
You think I can get there?
I don't know.
Moving on, guys. We've established those guys. They didn't make it.
Yeah,
we get the why.
And we saw that they wouldn't make it. Yeah, it was obvious.
Good for her and her promise ring.
Yeah.
We're talking about Ruth and Isaac. Let's get into it. We're already going there. Like from the moment they walked in, he was very disrespectful in what he said about he enjoys talking to other women, not his.
Yes.
And I feel like I get that it was wrong. He shouldn't have said it. But I'm also thinking of it from the sense that I think he was just thinking, like, if I had to go sit with my woman right now, I can already just see her. She's angry. If I sit down and I talk to her, it's going to be a fight.
But babes,
but new people are not going to fight you. It's vibes.
But you know why I'm saying Isaac for me was the worst? Because, like, for example, you drove your woman to even enter a show because she doesn't know anything about you. It has to.
Why did he drive it? Why didn't she walk away? Why are you with someone for 2 years and you don't know the family? Guys, sometimes let's sit down and why are you doing that? You have the option to walk away. You chose to stay. So much so that you are pushing him to marry you. He could be a murderer. He could be married back at home and have wives. You know nothing and you're still pushing to marry. The fact that you took him to a show, you want to marry someone you don't know. I don't get it.
I think she also did it for herself. She really wanted to get a clarity to whether this man loves me or not. Do you understand? There was no assurance. The man was not assuring her. Like, she didn't understand what was happening.
So when you are not assured, that's what you would do?
No, of course not me. But that's what she wanted. That's what she preferred.
Cool.
Yeah, that was her choice. Babes, that was her choice.
I get that was her choice. I just wish.
But I love what Ruth did. I didn't feel like what Ruth did with Nola was a mistake because the show didn't tell us what are the couple allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Why must the show state what people can do? You're grown.
Yeah, but people feel like, oh, maybe because other couple did not have sex.
Is it not a choice?
It's a choice.
To respect your partner.
Yeah, it's a choice. Yeah, it's a choice. But remember, they broke up with these people.
Not really. It's just for the sake of the show. Nakona, you're also not married to someone else. So, I don't know. I hear you, but I think that it's up to you to say, let me not go this far. I have a partner.
Yeah.
Like, we're adults. I can think of, like, guys, do we forget cameras are on? There's a camera.
But what if you think, like, there's no hope? Maybe there was a moment when she was in the show, she realized, Oguti, this is not gonna work. So let me just have fun.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's what
maybe
I'm saying.
Maybe she realized, this bus is sinking. Let me just have fun.
And that's okay.
And
I'm not against what she did. Yeah. I'm against the fact that people should set up rules to say, don't do this. You are adults. If you feel like you want to have sex, go for it. Like, it's your life. If you feel like you don't want to respect your partner, don't do it. You know the consequences of what you're doing and you'll deal with them later. So at least she owned up to what she did, unlike the partner that she was paired with, who didn't want to own up. The pathological liar that he is.
He has a PhD, in fact.
But also
what Nola did to Lebo, I know that.
but also Ruth, like I think, people, I get it's great that she takes accountability for the things that she did, which is amazing.
Yes.
To do so. Not everyone will do that.
Yes.
But it also doesn't excuse that. Like, so how do we know every time she was fed up in her relationship, she did say she's impulsive. So when you're upset with your man, you just stand up and go fuck another guy. Sorry,
I don't think I would do that. But babes, we are different. We deal with things differently. Maybe that at that moment, that's how she felt. And remember, this was exciting. Did you see how every time when Ruth and Nola were spit whatever they like, there was chemistry.
But guys, now remember, and if you couldn't hold yourself on camera, you're coming across people every day. Ruth is a pretty girl. If a guy comes to you, your partner is pissing you off, uzaguwe, your partner's not gonna find out you're cheating. If you could cheat and your partner's not gonna find out, you're probably gonna do it.
Yeah, but I feel like she learned that from the show. I think now she
can contain herself.
Yeah, so? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I guess people do deserve the chance to redeem themselves. I'm just, because it's like if it was a guy you dating or whoever you dating, right? And you know that every time the things get tough, they go and they cheat. It would frustrate me. I'd always be scared because like, oh, something, oh, we're not talking, oh, my word, he's gone, he's not answering my phone this whole weekend, oh, maybe he's with another girl. Like, I don't want that feeling. It scares me to deal with someone whom, when they're unhappy, they run to someone.
I know you're talking about it, but Ruth, guys, Ruth has a gorgeous smile. Oh my God. That smile, girl. She has a beautiful eye, her smile, shame. I love her smiles, like, wow.
I'm shocked. I don't know, I might be wrong, but if I heard correctly, they are back together with Isaac.
Long distance. Do you think it's him though?
Yeah. Guys, comment below if I heard correctly, because Salemina asked the question in a way to try to figure out, you guys are both in relationships happily, so at a distance, are you guys back together? And they confirmed, Isaac is treating me better now than he did before, so I appreciate the show for that.
But
they're back together.
Isaac said there's a lady
when they started, even Ruth said there's a guy I'm dating and he's making me happy. Usalamina wati. Are those people that you guys dating at a distance from each other? Are they in the same room? But yes, we are back together. She picked it up. She picked up the vibes, and she asked them, and Ruth was like, it's better now this time than we were. We were stronger now than we were before the show.
Is it?
Yes. Go back to the reunion. Go back to the guys. Comment down below. I could be wrong, but we'll go back to it after this. Yeah. To make sure. But they got back together, and maybe he needed the show to realize the partner that he had was so toxic that he was like, oh, actually, wait, I can forgive Ruth for this. She did take accountability, but also I realized the woman I had, because maybe before he didn't. But I still don't know if he's with her for the right reason.
Me too.
But yeah, that's them. Moving on, we have Courtney and Aiden. I feel so sorry for this couple. Wow. I also feel sorry for the people that were with them. Wow. They are nice people.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Very nice, very respectful to each other's relationship. If I had to look at all the couples, I'm like, these two remained graceful throughout. Shem Courtney got a little at the last night. But overall, like, I don't know who suffered more, them or their partners. Aiden suffered most.
I think Aiden suffered. Even I'm not saying they were going to experience anything with Ulebo, but I feel like Ulebo, like, even if Aiden suffered, I feel like Aiden suffered because Lebo was constantly thinking about what Nola.
Yeah, so I'm sure the whole time the conversation was just Nola. Oh, can you imagine? Did you see him look at her? Oh, they hold hands. Oh,
yeah. But I like how they handle, how they carry themselves.
Follow her like, okay, we're going.
Yeah, I like the way he carried himself.
Yeah, very nice from day one.
He even supported Uleb. Okay,
even Ustiza. I remember Ustiza was crying. Oh, Tabby Tabby was crying day one, and he would comfort everyone that was in distress. He was there, like, you know.
Yeah.
He's a really nice person.
I think they come out stronger.
Yeah.
I love that for them, and I think they will get married. And I love that for them.
Even Lindela, she was with Lindela. No, Genesis. She was with Genesis.
Yes.
Yeah, so Genesis didn't also enjoy himself. So I feel like their partners really suffered. But I love it for Courtney and Aiden. I really, of all the couples, I think they're the ones that might get married.
Yeah,
I believe in them.
Yeah, but remember, I feel like Genesis was also coaching babes, because he was coaching that one.
He was, but if he had someone that was also open, I think it would have been a different. Yeah. Of course, you're gonna concentrate more on your partner if you are bored.
Yeah.
Courtney Pella doesn't, no holding hands, no kisses, no eye. Abantu are kissing babe, but. People are living their best lives. Oh, Kanya are showering naked. Oh, Genesis got what? So Hi, Bo. If he got a different partner. But I love Courtney. Please don't get me wrong. I really wish the best for them, but they really didn't. She wasn't giving.
I like the fact that Ukateko thought they will choose him and then they did it. I was like, yes, Courtney, choose Genesis. Yes. I was so happy when she did that. I was so happy. Because Ukateko said definitely it's going to be me. He really thought Courtney was going to choose her, but Courtney was looking at Gene, so I was happy she made that decision. Mm-hmm. All right.
What do we have next?
Sizagele and Lindela, the actor, Lindela. From observing, I felt like Usiza was at the beginning she was not strong enough for the show, because at the beginning she constantly cried. For her this was challenging, but it got better. Absolutely. But yes, and then I was like, okay, I feel like now she's at a strongest, but then Kanya was there pulling them, so man.
She's so nice. Like, oh, why Nkateko did that to her? Because she's such a nice, she's so poised, she's so sweet, she's so kind. Oh, she deserves a good man. And I'm not saying the man that she's with now is not good. I just wonder, like, like sometimes we all have certain like insecurities, or some people don't want to get married, or some people don't want to have kids.
Yes.
But it always takes the right partner to make you comfortable enough to be like, I was always scared of marriage, but the person I'm with is making me feel like, okay, I want this. I want this for me. And now I'm questioning, is Lindile that guy?
Lindile. And for me, I don't trust Lindela because he's an actor. For me, I feel like he went to the show to get the exposure. And if he really, really, really doesn't love Usiza, he must let Usiza go. Because Usiza deserves someone who's going to show her love and respect her, treat her nice, with kindness. She's just a bubbly, nice, soft, beautiful lady.
Right.
And Lindela.
Stunning.
Is it Lindela?
Let's go with
I don't know. So because Ulindela naye ushela obantaba ama teddy bear kuningi nje that
he upsets me. I think naye he's almost like Unkateko in a way. Like I feel like he's a okay person, but like you look at small things and if you miss it, you might think this guy is perfect because he's very humble and very quiet. He's not confrontational and not loud. So it's the small things that you're like, this guy is slick.
Yeah.
This guy is slick. Like the fact that he bought another, I know that was his wife. And also receiving the gift from Utabi and him not.
Instead of saying, no, I'm with another wife now, can you take it back? Because this is what Sizagele, I don't know if it's Sizagele, someone said they were supposed to exchange the gift while they were married. That is okay. They are not now.
Why was it not exchanged before?
I don't know what happened, but that's what they were supposed to do. And I don't blame what Sizagele for what she did. For being upset and taking it back, because Ulindela failed Usiza. Why he didn't take that shit back?
Because he gave her something, I think, because now he had already given her, so he also has to accept her gifts. But the question is, why did they buy each other gifts to begin with? Was it necessary? Could it not have been done like while they were in their marriage? Like, why must it be a dramatic thing once they had already switched back to their original partners? It's like you guys were doing this to purposely hurt your people.
Yes.
And he also left it on the counter. Usiza is gonna walk in and like, oh, I forgot to remove it. No, you put it right there, knowing she cooks.
Yes.
She's going to see it. Yes. You put it right there.
Yes, and the other one is hugging it in front of Genesis. I'm like, come on, girl, come on.
When she was taking the gift to Linda, Allah.
I like the way
Genesis
and
excited
handled
to give him my gift.
I like the way Genesis handled himself with so much maturity. I could see that he's dying inside, because you're looking at your girl and she's like, like appreciating some other guy's gift while you also, he also gave her something. But when Lindela's teddy bear, you saw her facial, like, yeah. Hey, asisho Lutas judge guys, we just.
So do you think they're gonna make it?
If the foundation was strong enough before they entered the show, they will make it. That's what but if the foundation was teka, and they won't make it. Because even now they postpone the marriage and everything, they won't make it. But if the foundation,
did they? And isn't the one that
she's not engaged anymore? They pause.
Was that not Utabi?
Tabi and Genesis, yeah, but pause it.
No, but now I'm talking about Usizakele and Lindela.
Oh, Usizakele and Lindela, but they're still engaged. But the families have gotten the letter. But he said, apparently, he said this year won't. Let's wait. He said this year before the year ends.
But he's still very much wanting to do it, and she's still very much nervous about it.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're working on the relationship.
Let's hope they make it.
And she did say that he's become a better man since he left Utabi. So that's a good thing for them. Going to live with Nola.
What a great woman Nola had, and
Lew was amazing, so gorgeous, so poised, so lovely. Like
what's her label and her lashes, like the way I love a girl.
I just found it funny when she was like, I saw you holding her hand. And then Nola Uti, was I holding her hand? She's with this like
gaslighting.
Yes. And he's like, why would you tell her I was holding your hand? Like everything, even just a holding her hand situation.
Nola,
guys, Nola.
Guys, why people are like this? Why can't we appreciate what we have? Like, this woman cares about you. This woman listens. This woman pays attention. You can see she's grown, she's mature, she has that self-respect, morals. She's a lady. You know when they say
some men are not looking for ladies.
And then when the minute you got a new exciting thing.
But do you believe that Nola was not always like this? I don't believe he just woke up and on the show all of a sudden he became this person. It shocks me when she's like, she didn't know him to be this man until she saw the show or she was on the show. I'm like, it can't be. I'm sorry, Libs. I love you so much, Kesana, but I don't believe this man has been so good to you all this time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on the ultimatum.
Oh, exactly.
And like I don't know why she's shocked that much by his behavior.
I felt like as much as a person who does that is someone who doesn't respect you. Remember, I want to just like make an example. Remember when I told you that my ex used to cheat on me, and when I broke up with her, I realized that she did not respect me. Just because I don't see what you're doing, it doesn't mean you respect me. I want you to respect me even when I'm not there. So it shows that Nola doesn't respect Ulebo. Do you understand? Because a person who respects you won't, like the lie. It's easy for that guy to just lie.
It rolls off.
Like a person who respects you, who says you are great, you are wonderful, you are this, can't do that to you.
No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely, ma'am. No. So I really feel like that man was he's just a disrespectful, lying cheat. True. Yeah.
I'm glad that she ended things. Yeah. Eventually, I hope it stays that way because she deserves better.
Yep.
And then he's there acting like a victim, and because he lost job opportunities in America, so that he can stay.
You see how selfish men are.
Sorry.
Because if he didn't want Lebo anymore, he was going to leave and go to America.
Why didn't he just go?
Men, people are selfish. Let me not say men, but people are just selfish. But anyway, we are proud of our girl Ulebo.
That she even saw the crocodile tears. She was like, "Oh, he's crying. Oh, wait, the tears again."
I'm proud of Lebo.
She was so tired. I think, you realize, like, she wasn't gonna break up with him, but that moment when Salamina was asking questions like, do you love Ruth? Oh yeah, do you regret? No, I don't regret. I was just like, everyone was just like, and then I think, and she was just looking at him like, I can't believe I'm still with this person.
Yeah.
I think that was her turning point, and she was like, actually,
bye-bye. That she was so gorgeous.
And she said it get married to a good man.
That with respect. You're that woman. I will love you, Shem. Lebo. I love you.
And for your man, this one, guys, I hope a lot of people, because
learn from this.
I know a lot of people have like your Wi-Fi. Some people have Wi-Fi and watch, these shows. Not everyone gets to see this. So, he will always be very lucky to come across women that don't know him or have not seen the show. And he will continue to, I hope people can spread.
And
not stay away.
And I think the show reflected what today's relationship look like. And I don't like when people say, oh, South African men. No, this is not only happening in South Africa. It's happening now. In this generation, this is happening. This is what relationship these days look like. This is how people are gaslighting each other, cheating, lying, playing with each other's feelings. This is happening. This was just a reflection. It's just that when you actually say it, you don't like it.
Right.
Uguti, okay. Kunje, this is how men and women are in South Africa. You are lucky to find a good woman. You are lucky to find a good man. So once you have that diamond, please appreciate it.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Please. Water your grass.
Yes.
The grass is not always green on the other side. The problem with people today, like, my friend was telling me about like how he's excited by seeing like how much when you try something with a new person, sparks were flying between us again and what. And I'm like, it's a new relationship.
It's excitement. It's
new.
Excitement. It's fresh.
At some point, it will get there. And also, guys, we forget about these shows. These reality shows and whatnot about love. You're in a bubble. Yeah. You also, it's not reality. Like, you're stuck in this house where you are sitting with someone 24/7. You're smitten. One day you're gonna go out to the real world.
Where now, who they are.
They won't answer your phone the weekend. But when you are in the show, they were talking to you every day. Gumnandi. Even you look at like Married at First Sight, they take them to the beach and they go into the island and it's all fairy tales. When they get into the real world, that's when the problems come in.
Yeah, it's not real. So for me, not that I didn't want people to go to choose
differently. Of course, choose different. Yeah.
I wanted them to learn from the other partners. So when they come out from those trial marriages,
they're
better people. Because when you see, my partner was actually. My partner is a good person. Then you find you start tracing back and then like, you know what, I should do better. Absolutely. I should do better because I have a diamond. I should start appreciating, because guys, that was not really, it was just 3 weeks. You fall in love, guys, come on. It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not. Yes, it's a love bubble. It's a love bubble. Yeah.
And it will burst eventually.
Yeah.
We've covered them all.
We've covered them all.
So guys, please water your grass, love your person. When the relationship gets boring, find different ways to bring the spark back together. Because if you just leave every time you're bored, you're never gonna stay in a sustainable relationship or marriage. You're always gonna, I'm bored, next person. I'm bored, next person. Please.
Which scenes or which conversation you wished the reunion had tackled or questions that you wish they were asked? I think it was boring as F.
Yeah, I think they should have held all Kanya accountable.
Kanya accountable.
And have more deeper, in-depth conversations, because they say this was shot a year ago. What has changed? It was small. I feel like the conversations were very vague. Yeah. We're working on ourselves. Yeah. That is... What exactly have you done to work on yourself?
After watching this show,
how are you feeling? Yes, what are you thinking? Did you really about like, are the feelings really still there? Why are you still talking about Ulindel?
Yes.
like, did they even talk after the show? Guys, I'm sure a lot happened after the show. People exchanged contacts. Like, what's going on? We don't have a lot of knowledge about these couples. So
nothing was shared. Everything was
just surface level. Like, Kanya was very calm. Like,
I really wish, like, Kanya apologized to Ruth, apologized to Sizagele, and I really wish she was held accountable. I really wish they
also Katego apologized on her behalf. Why?
No, Katego
that's why he enables her.
No, Katego, true. Katego, I wish he apologized to Caesar for taking Caesar to her bully, and I also wish Isaac was asked, why did you even choose Kanya? Because you saw that Lebo was a good partner that you can build. Like, what made you change your, like, I just wanted those questions. And I wanted them to ask, when I know, like, because when you entered the show, you wanted this, what changed?
Right.
And what made you, I wanted, like, guys.
Also, last thing, Courtney mentioned something along the lines of, like, I'm so proud Aiden did propose now. Like, at the show before the reunion, the last episode, and she was just talking about, like, now we have a lot to learn, a lot to work on, about our relationship and improve it before we get married. My only thing is, why are people doing this show? Because Nati, all of them walked out and said, we're not ready for marriage. But they were there to push for it. Now that they're engaged, it's now the next hurdle. Why do you want to be engaged when there's toxicity? That's why it's like this thing where people tell you marriage doesn't solve things. Next thing, you push your partner for marriage. They propose. Now you don't want to get married. Why did you take them to the show if you were not ready for marriage?
We are going through therapy. Therapy didn't work.
Why were you on the show begging someone to marry you, and now you're sitting there like, we're taking our time? Why weren't you seeing that it was okay to not be engaged? It was okay. I feel like if you're gonna engage, please make sure that in a month or two you're paying the wall. Don't. We're not gonna stay engaged for another 2 years. Let's show 7 years. Basis we engaged 3 years. Why?
And the show also taught us a lot about things to look for in a relationship. When you choose a partner, how do you choose a partner?
Absolutely.
Do you choose a partner based on looks? Do you choose a partner based on her or he or her qualities? What are you looking for in a partner?
Right.
Yeah, but it also showed us when certain people look in a certain way, they are treated differently.
Right.
Like, it exposed a lot, and a lot of those things were not. There were a lot of questions were not answered on the show.
Absolutely. Hopefully, the next season will be much
better.
They
should do better. Netflix must do better.
We love Salamina. We just need you to be. We know you're sweet. I think she's so sweet.
But then the producers as well, because I'm sure they talk before it starts. Prepare questions. I feel like the questions that were prepared were too easy for the these people to answer.
Now that you say that, I don't know if it was prepared.
The producers, Salamina is just there to present. The producers should do better. I don't know who's producing. I didn't read but the producers should do better, because now the nation, we were waiting. As a nation, the reason people are angry on social media, going and commenting these harsh things to people, is because people feel like a lot of questions were not answered.
They say apparently this was shot before the show aired.
Before the show
aired on TV, like before we saw it on Netflix, the reunion was already shot.
Wow. Why would you do that?
Don't know if it's true, but that's what they were saying on the social platforms, that apparently
even though it got babes, even though it was shot up before it aired, as producers, as the team, you've seen the chaos. You saw the abuse. There was some people fought. Unola and Isaac fought. Like, ask them why. What pushed you to that? Because why did you have to go and fight Unola? Like, Yin, what pushed you? Why you were so, like, guys, You do understand? There was like
they could have reshot it. It was a
verbal abuse. Yeah, guys, no, like people were called ugly, people were called fat. Yeah, man.
No one apologized.
No, maybe guys.
Maybe was the only person who said sorry to Aiden. Everyone else.
No, Yabon. So I really feel like as people who are producing this thing, they should have sat down. Okay, what are the write down questions? Okay, we're gonna even though before us. When you see the ring, we want answers. We didn't get the answers. People are not held accountable. We didn't get anything. Now we are angry. We are busy on social media attacking people. I'm joking. I don't do that.
We don't.
I just saw some harsh comments.
Don't attack us either. These are just our own.
No, I just saw some harsh comments. People attacking Kanya. People attacking Kateko. Like Nami Vele, I agree with some people who Kateko was horrible for what he did to Caesar. Kuning.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Leave us with your comments, your thoughts. Boo. Would you date yourself if you? Have a moment with yourself. Think about the person that you are. Reflect, change, do better. Especially if you're looking for a good partner, make sure you are also a good partner to have. Sorry. So be the person you're looking for. And we wish you guys an amazing week ahead. And do you have any last words?
No, I don't.
Missed you guys.
I don't.
We're off to have dinner.
Yes.
And love you lots. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. And just like that, 再见.